Okay, so starting off, you are gonna need this geometric heart mold. Guys, I got this right off of Amazon. It will be linked in the description. And I'm also using fast setting epoxy. There's no need to use your regular epoxy for this. You can just go ahead and use your fast set and get it done quickly. Okay, and I'm going and adding my white glitter and my yellow glitter. Both of the glitters are from Peachy Olive Glitters, and I'm just pouring it into the mold, okay? It cures in about an hour, and after it cures, we're just gonna pop them out and get ready to decorate. I know what you're thinking, they're not shiny, but don't be alarmed. When we add our epoxy on, it will bring that shine right back, okay? So I wanted the yellow hearts to look like the chick, and the egg. So here I am just painting the outside corners of, well, really the top and the bottom of the heart in like a zigzag pattern, and just kind of creating like that broken shell look. It was super fun and relaxing to do this. And then once I did that, I noticed that it wasn't good enough. Like it just looked kind of dull. So you'll see me go back over that with some white glitter. I actually used the same white glitter that I used for the white hearts. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed that part up, and I'll come back when it's done. So my camera, would not allow me to be great. Literally, I thought I was recording how I did the nose, and then when I went to go ahead and upload, I realized I didn't record anything. So I wanted to show you guys again with another yellow heart, but those are just the eyes that I cut. I just went in my Cricut, made a small circle, okay, and I went ahead and took the back of my paintbrush and dipped it into my white paint to create those little two dots, because I was not trying to fool around with no little tiny white circles. Okay, and then I was trying to figure out how to not mess with clay. Although we all love working with clay, sometimes it just can be a lot, having to, shape it and then mold it. So I just wanted to create something easy and quick. Okay, so I got my hot glue gun out, and I just kind of did a dollop, if you will say, of hot glue for the nose. Okay, and once it cooled, I took a little paintbrush and I put some orange paint on there, and then covered that in some, orange glitter. Okay, once it was all said and done, I went ahead and sealed all of the glitter in, from the white eggshell part as well as the orange nose. Okay, so here I am just re-showing you that part. Okay, so we're gonna make our bunny. I asked in my VIP group which one was their favorite, and they all voted the bunny, but I love the chick. You guys gotta tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna face your geometric heart downwards. So where the heart curves, that's technically the cheeks of the bunny face, okay? So here I'm just weeding this vinyl that I cut out. And I actually cut out two decals. One, for the face of the heart on the heart, and then one a little smaller because I wanted my bunny to look glamorous. Like I wanted her to have eyelashes and everything. I should have added a little bit of blush, but I didn't do that. You guys got to do that for yours. But here I'm just weeding this painfully out and I'm going to add her face and kind of make her come to life, okay? Remember, this is a geometric heart, so it has angles. When you place your decal on there, you just want to make sure that it's being placed on a smooth, part, especially the eyes, so that there's no creases, okay? And once you do that, you'll see this little bunny come to life, super cute. I cannot wait to see your creation, guys. I don't know if you guys despise weeding as much as I do, but I really can't stand it. After all that, I realized that I didn't do the mouth. So I had to go back and take off the little heart nose, and I had to go and cut out the right decal, which is still the heart nose, but it has the little outline for the mouth. So here I'm just adding that on, and then you'll see I added the eyebrows and she has some lashes. It really brings her to life. So look at that, super, super cute. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with clay, then go ahead and roll you guys out some clay if you want. If you're not really familiar with clay, but you still want to make some really cute ears, all you got to do, guys, is get you a silicone mat and some hot glue. Okay, that's what I did. Is I squeezed out some hot glue onto the silicone mat. I let it dry for just a minute, and then I used my scissors to cut and shape the ears. Okay, super, super easy. And I found it to be a lot simpler than the clay, as just another alternative. All right. I went ahead and painted it white and then glittered it white and then added a little bit of pink for an accent for the ears. If you find that your hot glue is kind of lumpy, you know what I'm saying? This is a high temperature hot glue gun. But if you find that your hot glue is a little lumpy, go ahead and get your heat gun and just heat it up. It will start to melt in place right onto your silicone mat. You will be able to peel that right up. And then once, of course, once it's dry, do not burn yourself. Please use caution with your hot glue gun. We all have so many tales of burning ourselves with hot glue. But once your hot glue is dry cool onto your silicone mat, then just go ahead and peel it off and then you'll begin to cut it. So to get one of the ears to be bent a little, I made sure I had a gloved hand so I wouldn't burn myself, and I bent the hot glue and heated it up with my heat gun. So once you're done shaping your ears, however you want to shape them, you can have them both bent or both straight up to you. You are going to add them to your heart. I wanted mine to sit on, I didn't want them to sit behind the face of the bunny. I wanted them to sit actually on the heart. So you'll see me take my X-Acto knife and kind of make a little marking onto my hot glue ear so I can cut them in a curve so it will kind of fit right on the heart. Okay, so while I'm painting the bunny ears, let's chat for a second. So, you guys know, hopefully, you guys know me by now. I know I don't often show my face on camera. I'm working on that. I show my face on camera a lot more in my VIP group, and sometimes on my TikTok. But I wanted to invite you to join my Tumblers and Topper group, and also my VIP group. We have a lot of fun in there. I just created two more tiers to kind of appeal to all of the skill levels out there. So if you're new to creating toppers, I invite you to join my beginner group. And if you are well versed in making toppers, I have like a middle tier. And if you're like, I am the best of the best, you can join my elite tier. We go over some really cool, intricate designs in there. The link to join will be in the description, as well as if you click all the way to the top, it'll say join my VIP community. Okay, I would love to have you in there. We have a lot of fun and we connect on a more personal level. Um, but yeah, that's my little plug. If not, no love lost, and I hope to see you in the Tumblers and Topper group. I'm using some UV resin here just as an added adhesive. It also is going to help stabilize the hot glue between the hot glue and the resin heart. And then I'm using that as glue as well to adhere the glitter. Same thing here, guys. I'm just taking some UV resin and some pink glitter, and like I said earlier, I'm adding some accents for the ears just to kind of make them pop and stand out. I love it because I'm not using any Mod Podge or glue, so as soon as I put this under the UV light, it cures. So we're almost done. We're gonna repeat the same process and we're gonna do the little feet, okay? And we are going to do the hot glue in just some nice big ovals. I guess you could make the feet as big as you want, you know? And then we're gonna let it cool on our silicone mat, and then we're gonna cut it to size. We're gonna paint it white. We're going to glitter it white, and then add our little pink paw prints, okay, to the feet. Can I be honest, guys? I mean, sometimes I absolutely love making the intricate designs. They challenge me to push my creativity further and further. I'm constantly thinking about, things to do, and I challenge myself. But I really love making the little cute, fast and easy toppers too. Okay, and this is one of those because really and truly, all you're doing is pouring the resin and then decorating. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoy these, quick tutorials. Please let me know in the comments which ones you guys prefer. Do you prefer seeing a little bit more of the harder toppers, or do you prefer seeing the easy ones like the ice cubes, or the resin hearts? I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so I use a lot of tumblers. This tumbler company is called the Steel Magnolia Company. I'm quite sure you guys have heard of them. You're just gonna pop out the sliding locks, okay? And then you are going to take your UV resin and you are going to add your first heart down. Just be careful not to block the straw hole, okay? And you're going to go ahead and place that down, and then add some UV resin where your heart meets the lid. Place it under your light, let it cure, and repeat the process. Once you finish with your first heart, you're going to add your second heart vertically on the center of your first heart, if that makes sense. You'll like I'm just showing you, right? For the bunny, the only thing I didn't particularly care for the bunny design was having to do two of the hearts, meaning the bunny's booty and the bunny's face. The way the heart is positioned, you can't add a tail. And I really wanted the bunny to have a tail, but if you guys figure out how to add a tail, let me know. But once you go ahead and position all of your hearts how you want them, you're going to go ahead and mix up your epoxy, whichever favorite epoxy you have. I actually have a new favorite epoxy. I'm going to do a video soon and let you guys know what company that is. And then you are going to seal it all in. Pretty simple, bada boom, bada bing. And then let it cure and you're done. So I'm trying to think of all of the questions that you guys may ask me, possibly on YouTube. I know one of the questions I often get are how many layers of epoxy do I add to the final layer on my toppers? And for this topper, I only added one final layer of epoxy on here. I will say that the added glitter for the ears on the bunny and the feet on the bunny, you could add just a little bit more. Or if you're using a thick epoxy, then that will be good. But I only added one, okay? Another question that I often get are how do you wash these toppers? Okay, I will say that I recommend to all of my customers and in my my VIP group that you hand wash your toppers. Hand wash only. No abrasive scrubs. You're gentle with this. This is a work of art that they will be able to cherish for a very long time with proper care. Let's see what other questions you may ask. What brand of epoxy that do I use? The brand of epoxy that I will be using, I will do a video on, I promise, soon, okay? And what tumblers I use all different tumblers. I don't have a specific preference. I have great reviews for them all, to be honest with you. This particular tumbler is from the Steel Magnolia. It's actually called a 16-ounce plump. I want to say she calls it a 16-ounce plump. The lids for this tumbler fit also a 20-ounce skinny, so pretty great. Another question I often get is how do I package my toppers? So there's so many different cute packaging that you can do. For something like this, you could just wrap it in some bubble wrap. I probably overdo my packaging a little. I love for my customers to get like a beautiful surprise in their box when they place an order from me. So I will either do tissue paper and a bow, or I often do, I found these little boxes off of Amazon. I can link that in the description as well. But it's up to you. I would say just make sure it is, safe. But if you if you do what I'm doing, which is make sure that you have sealed in your topper carefully, you should be good to go. Okay, and so one of the last questions I get, like, or people will tell me, it's like, who is this girl? Like, who is this? What is Tapestry? So again, my name is Jessica, and I'm the founder of Tapestry, which creates art on top of your tumbler. God gave me the vision. I believe God gave me the vision in 2020 to kind of elevate my skill level. I had grown bored and tired of creating the same tumblers over and over. And so I think that he was trying to help me, get out of my comfort zone. And he gave me the vision to make toppers. And so in 2020, I launched Tapestry. A lot of my toppers went viral on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me and scroll all the way down, and you'll see some of amazing designs, such as like I started the ice topper, popcorn, as well as the crop topper. Some really amazing designs, and so I was asked to teach. I had no desire to teach at first, and then I gave it a shot, and I failed miserably, if I'm being completely honest. I knew nothing about, what it took to really create an environment. And that took a lot of trial and error. So I wanted just to take some time and give a big shout out to Tapestry Tribe. My girls, my sisters, they have stuck with me. I have some really loyal people in that group. I've created and gained some great friendships. So I wanted to shout them out because they have stuck with me through it all. And so if you are interested in joining a great community where we kind of build on sisterhood, my Patreon again is linked up at the top. Okay. And if you are not interested in that, I also have some tutorials that you can just give a shot on my Etsy page. That's also linked in the description bar. Okay. But other than that, guys, once you seal this in, you are going to let it cure and you'll have a beautiful tumbler, a beautiful, cute tumbler that you can market or give as a gift to someone. Fill it with candy, give it away for Easter, which is right around the corner. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. Don't forget to subscribe.